Andy with us. Hello, welcome in Poland.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Is it your first time in Poland?
It's the first time, and I couldn't expect what Poland was unless the stories, but it's way better than I thought.
You got hit by unexpected weather, a lot of snow around. I guess you didn't expect that.
No, but so does Holland too. So the snow from yesterday, it arrived in Holland. So I'm happy to be here right now, or else I was in the snow too.
For how long are you staying?
Until tomorrow, so it's a pretty short time, but next time it will be for much longer because I didn't know that Poland was so nice.
Thank you. You came here to teach our kickboxers kickboxing. What's the main thought you want to tell them?
Yeah, to be honest, the first impression that I had was, before I already knew that they all are tough fighters. Polish fighters or martial artists, they are all with a big heart, brave heart, and but as you could say, I do a lot of seminars a year, and the level was high, so I could go on into the deep very quickly and very deep. So that's a nice saying, you can go on with it. They listen, they do it, and then sometimes it's pretty difficult to tell or to explain something to somebody, but the guys are picking it up really fast, so I'm happy with that.
Good to hear. You are well known as a fighter who doesn't get hit. That's your most strength, and I had the impression after the first hours that you want to teach them that fight is like a chess play, and you have to think when you fight. It's like that?
Yeah, it's wrong to think in a fight because everything has to be fluent. It has to flow without any thoughts, but the thoughts has to be done on the mat in the training center. So if you're training, just train yourself to not think about in the fight, but just doing automatically the things that you trained in the training hours. So that's what I'm trying to say. Train a lot with the mind and brain and chest, and the chest will come out in the fight.
I wanted to ask, what's your main sport right now? Because you've been trying MMA, boxing, kickboxing, of course. What's the main topic now?
I'm mixing it up, but I go back to MMA as fast as I want because that motivates me a lot. Because it's new, it gives me another energy, and it brings me to another level. So for now, it's MMA again. Yeah.
You had this fight in Infusion for the title, so I thought maybe you are not going to fight MMA anymore, but MMA is number one right now.
Yes, because kickboxing, I had a bad experience. Of course, with all the credits to my opponent Typhoon, but I never experienced the thing that I had a couple of weeks ago. The focus to make it short, the focus wasn't there. I wasn't there because it's a big story. I can't explain it too long because it takes some minutes. But unfortunately, I wasn't there. I didn't had that experience ever. But that's an experience for the next time. So I'm happy that it happened.
You've been fighting mostly in Rizin. Are you staying with Rizin?
No, I'm not so happy with them. They put me in as a fighter as me who didn't have experience. I fought against really experienced fighters, and they didn't treat me that well. So I'm done with them, so I'm doing my own thing. So I'm gonna fight somewhere else. There are some negotiations right now, so I have to wait until the fights are there and I sign the contract.
Actually, you steal my question because I wanted to ask if Rizin is not giving you two experienced fighters. You need some time to adopt.
Develop, yeah, and to adapt, and I want to develop, but it's impossible when you fighting against guys who have more than 25 professional MMA fights. They're with the top of the top. There was a guy, UFC former veteran. There was an Olympic wrestler with a lot of fights. Except the last fight was a good fight. There was an older guy too with a lot of experience, but he was a striker. Yeah, not the striker as we all know. They're like normal straight punches, but it was a good fight, and I made a mistake. But on that hand, I could say it was a good matchup finally, but still I lost. But you know what? Rizin doesn't care about me, so I don't care. So I choose my own path.
This path will be Europe, Netherlands.
For sure.
How do you like the BJJ. How do you find yourself in there?
It's difficult. I feel like a child who still needs to learn how to walk, how to write, how to read. So, you know, I'm a child again. So that's a nice thing. Yeah.
But you had first submission.
Yeah. I need to. I had one, but against a guy who, you know. But yeah, it's on the record. Yeah.
What else would I supposed to ask? Is there anybody you want to fight with?
Until so far, I need to first I need to develop and reach a few little targets, and then I dare to say I want to have a top level fight or to reach out for. But so far, I'm a child.
BJJ child. Okay, Andy. Thank you very much. I see that the guys are waiting, so probably we have to stop now.
Okay, thank you, Wrocław. Thank you very much, Poland. I'm coming back, so watch out for it.
Hopefully for the fight too.
Sure. Who knows?